My name is Jessica B. I am a student at Hawaii Pacific University studying multimedia and cinematic production, and this year I received a press pass to attend the Hawaii International Film Festival. So at the film festival I attended a few films, and one of which was Mary Kom on November 8th, Saturday, and so I'm going to do a video review of Mary Kom. Mary Kom was probably one of my favorite of the festival, and there were a lot of aspects that made me enjoy it so much. So Mary Kom is a life story of this Indian woman named Chunezung, and she grew up to become a world champion boxer. But in the beginning, she goes through all these struggles that it really makes it more of a life movie than just of her becoming a boxer, which I really liked because I felt like I could relate to the character, even though I'm not Indian and I'm not a boxer. So that really just interested me a lot, that I could connect to someone and just feel empathy for her and what she was going through. So there's a lot of conflicts that Mary Kom, or Chunezung, endures while she is trying to become this boxer, and it unfolds right in front of us on screen. So I think, so it starts out, she's pregnant and she and her husband are trying to get to a hospital, but there's some type of war going on, so she can't get there. And throughout the film, the audience is taken on a roller coaster of emotions. So it starts out like with a bunch of different conflicts. The father doesn't want her to become a boxer, and we feel the excitement and enthusiasm and love that he has for his daughter when he first cheers for her on the TV, and it's finally that acceptance that she's been yearning for. And then later on, there's the sexism when she first enters the boxing arena, and a man whistles at her as she was getting changed, but I love her personality. She whistles right back, and it shows that just because she's a woman, she's not gonna let sexism in India or anyone stop her from achieving her dream, which was really powerful in my opinion, and the director does a very good job with the shots showing that. And another conflict that the movie has is when is with she and her husband, and you can really see through their acting that there is a true chemistry there. It feels as if they're married in real life and they're going through this together. They're so supportive of each other, and the acting really shines through of how their characters are. And my favorite quote that she says is, "You're being too sweet, you're going to give me diabetes." And it is just a very powerful connection that they have. And as well as the connection with when she has children, because it's not just she is trying to get back into boxing, she's not just trying to be a mother, she's tackling both at the same time. And I really like how the director did this when her one son is sick and has a hole in his heart, and she is at her final boxing match, and she's doing poorly as her son's health is failing, but as he finally starts to feel better and is successful in the surgery, she starts doing better in the match. And the way that the director mirrored this together, he went back and forth between the hospital and her match. It was very powerful to show the connection of a mother and her son. And I just really like that, because it's more than just a boxer. It's about her life and her children and her love for them and her love for her family and her heritage. It was a very powerful scene to see her son get better as well as she did and win the match. The only thing that kind of bothered me in the film, maybe I missed but it was the fact that it started out with with Mary Kom and her husband trying to get to the hospital while people are trying to hold them back because they think they're a part of some war resistance. But it mirrors that later on in the plot, but at the end it doesn't really go back and explain if she's pregnant with the twins during that time, or if it's a different child. Because when the twins were born, there wasn't like that evidence of resistance against the government, uproar. Maybe it was just, it's something that I needed historical background in India to know about that, but it wasn't very completed in my mind. So I was just kind of confused whether if that was her twins or if that was another thing. It just felt like a conflict that wasn't solved. But then in the end, they finish up and they show that it's a true story by showing the pictures of Mary Kom, and that really brought the whole thing full circle, because it's actually someone's life, and the director made it feel like someone's life too. It wasn't just a story I was watching. It was very powerful, and it motivated me to try to do things no matter what people say. Yeah, there might not be that many woman directors in the world, but hey, you know what? If I work hard, no matter what obstacles I'm going through, if my family doesn't want me to do this, if I'm dealing with other things going on in my life, if I keep trying, nothing can hold me back, and I can do anything. And Mary Kom was a very influential person that I think now I'm so interested in, and I just want to learn more about her life. So overall, I thought Mary Kom, it was a knockout. So I hope that anyone who's interested in not only boxing, but just a powerful story about this woman who overcomes adversity should definitely view this film, because it was a very good one. So that's all I have to say. My name is Jessica B., and I'm a student at Hawaii Pacific University. Thank you.